just want to thank Anchor for making this podcast possible. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's totally free. They have creation tools that allow you to record, edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go check it out. Go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's real easy. That's what we use. I just edit the podcast, upload it to the website, and they pretty much do the rest of the work for us. So go check it out, guys. Thank you.
Boy, that security guy got right in there. Pretty aggressive.
I'm not going to lie. Is it pretty standard? Things are maybe a little different in Russia, but straight up, is it normal for security to put big glove on, stick hand into big jar of lubrication, get a lot of it, slather it, and stick hand as far up as side of your, your little exit area as far as they can? Is that standard?
Yeah,
Well,
that was
you did
very
get
intense.
You did get chosen as the random, eh?
Yeah, I guess things, I know I'm Russian, but also, are we really gonna go that route?
Yeah, they
Oh,
were on
buddy, it had
checkoff
nothing to
like 10
do with your nationality, eh?
Okay, all right. Normally, I wouldn't believe it, but see how nice you Canadians are. I would have to go along with what you're saying. But seriously, though, next time, gosh, give a man a
Yes.
steak dinner first or some lobster if you're gonna go that deep. Goodness.
I am with you, Russian man. I have no clothing, nothing on, and they still searched me every crevice and cavity. I feel so violated, man.
Why didn't they go through my poop hole?
Yeah, I went right through.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost swapped places with Hayden if it wasn't for him. But luckily, Sarge got picked, and definitely not me. So thank goodness.
Yeah, I guess they saw my condition and let me through, you know?
Well, at least we're on a plane on the way home.
Yeah, finally, huh, guys?
About time. I'm not going to lie. I'm extremely excited to head back to the great country that is America, work on to become American citizen, and then be able to myself purchase the capabilities of becoming store owner, rerunning, and I will set, or I shouldn't say necessarily set free, but woo and earn the respect of Carla and have her come back to work for me.
What? You're going to own shop?
Well, that is right, Mr. Smith. You see, if
Yeah,
you were
right.
not mistaken last time, you definitely took what turned out to be prime business, which was my strategy there. I'm going to take that idea and implement it into store pizza subs back in Colorado.
You're going to get all the homeless employees back in Colorado? Oh, yeah, right, fat man. Good luck.
Listen here, Mr. Smith. You might have made friends with Joe over there, but that does not mean you make friends
Joe,
with
I
me.
owe everything. What is that?
I said, you might have made friends with Joe, but you did not make friends with me.
I think he's making fun of you.
He better be careful, better watch out, because I will come for him.
Whatever. I'll just sit over here in the corner of the plane and think about how I'm going to rise again from the ashes.
Good luck. Yeah, go ahead. Sit in corner.
Man, he's got no clothes or anything, huh? It's kind of tore Sarge's jacket to shreds there, huh?
Yeah, I gotta admit though, man, this Turbo Beaver is fantastic flight. I just feel
Yeah,
so
right?
comfortable, man. So comfortable. It's like
It's super smooth.
super smooth. Like I'm not even upset at all in any
No
way.
turbulence?
None. Absolutely none. What could
That is
possibly go
ridiculous.
wrong here? What could possibly
What's
go
the
wrong?
top speed?
I don't know.
So-
Why don't we ask the pilot?
Hey, excuse me, sir? Anybody up front here?
Hey, buddy, you're not allowed to be up here, eh? This is
No.
a security
Whoa.
risk.
I know, but we're just super
Well,
curious at
Oh,
what.
such a view.
Like what's the top speed?
Oh, well, hey, there's a turbo in this thing here, so we're going pretty fast.
That's pretty
Is there
cool.
a bathroom in this place? I really have to go, man.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, this Turbo Beaver doesn't come with an onboard toilet.
Oh, it's okay. I already went and done.
Oh, God.
Oh, it smells.
Oh,
man.
God.
What
how
the
fast did this go
hell?
again?
What did you even eat?
Jeez. Seriously, there was no food in that airport.
Well,
What did
buddy,
you eat?
if you really want to know, we go about 200 miles an hour, and it's about 640 horsepower, eh?
Yeah, but what is that in like American, Because I know Canadian is different.
That would be kilometers an hour, hey, buddy. I said miles an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, so like 200 miles an hour, like Canadian, hits like 2,000 American, right? So we're going pretty fast.
Yeah, sure, eh?
You hear that, Joe? 2,000.
2,000 miles an
boy.
hour, dude. Wow, that's
Yeah.
fast. I mean, I wonder if we go fast enough, we can just go straight through those balloons that are in front of us.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Balloon?
Yeah, there's a balloon right there.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the
Oh,
sign
God.
of the Chinese on the side?
I don't know
That's
what's
the Chinese flag on the
what's
balloon.
what's the Chinese flag look like?
Oh, man.
Isn't it a bright red circle?
Okay, well, I mean, we're getting
The
pretty
pilot-
close. Hey, Canadian pilot, why don't you
make some maneuvers, man?
yeah, why don't you make some new maneuvers here,
It's getting
Canadian?
bigger and bigger.
Oh, well, hey, this Turbo Beaver doesn't have a whole lot of maneuverability, eh? We
Well,
just go in a straight line, buddy.
Go from like 2,000 to like 1,000. That's like 10 in Canadian mile per hours. Oh,
Yeah, a bright red balloon with gold stars on it. That there is definitely a Chinese.
what are the Chinese doing? Oh, there's multiple balloons. Guys, they're all over. We gotta either climb or do something, man. All right.
Wait,
Well, the fasten your seatbelt sign has been turned on, eh? So you better sit
Okay.
down and get strapped in. We got a bit of turbulence.
Joe, let's get back to the seat, man.
I mean, okay, all right, that sounds fine. I guess.
What is happening? You're going all over the place. Let me take control, pilot, man.
Okay,
Let
no,
me
how
have the
about this?
sticks.
I'll
Let
take
me
care
get-
of it. Let me do
No,
it. I did
I've
some
got
flying
it,
back in
fat
Russia.
Russian man. You do not. You guys do not fly well.
We
If I
do. We
can
fly
see-
quite well. Okay, come on, Sarge. Tell him how
But
well
he
I
don't
fly.
By the way
touch
you
the
make the
controls,
subs, then that
man.
is.
No, I got this. Don't worry.
You can't
Listen,
even
I'll
run
show you
business with
maneuvers from
homeless men.
Cold
I
War.
got it.
No one
I
has
got
ever
this.
seen
Go
maneuvers from
crash
Cold
in
War.
that balloon, buddy.
I've got this. Oh no! We're going right into Chinese balloons.
Well, I'm not going to
Well,
lie.
Fritz,
Controls are
I think
different.
this might be the end.
We'll go-
Oh no, we've hit it. What have you idiots done? We're right into the balloon.
Well, I'm sorry, friends, but all I have is one parachute. But I'll tell you what, as a good Canadian, I'll be going down with the plane. One of you all can take it away, take the parachute away.
Oh no.
That is very kind of you. I'm not going to lie. Customer service definitely is number one here. But okay, where is parachute?
What is it?
I mean, I guess
I
we got to
wanted-
figure out who's going to take the parachute.
Well, I mean, I was going to think probably me, seeing as, I am the only one with quite the large future of being an American.
What are you saying? I am the brains of this operation. I
I
should
put
be the
in
one
a
with the
lot of service to this country. I deserve to win.
And that's right. You
Yeah, guys,
deserve
we-
to have quite a beautiful ceremonial burial. I'll make sure they do 22 gun salute over you.
Well, guys, it's nice to see that you're all having a very nice conversation here, buddy. But that guy over there just took it, and now he's gone.
That
See you
guy.
guys.
Oh, guys.
Bye!
Joe, wait! Joe, you're supposed to... Oh, no, not again.
Don't
You
tell
ran
me.
away with the parachute. My
Oh,
God.
the Chinese man has done it again. Well, at least it was him. Life for life. I did owe him.
Did
Oh, man.
did Joe take a last parachute again? Did he take that last thing just like he took the last escape
submarine?
pod from the sub?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God! I really need to rethink my friends, if I can even call
Well,
them that.
He does just say that he's the one in charge, but I don't know. Doesn't the captain go down with the ship? If he's in charge of everything, how come he's always the first one to run away?
well, we're slowly descending with this Chinese balloon as we're entangled in it.
Well, not going to lie, we
Let's just
definitely more
say
than
our
likely
prayers.
could survive this crash the way that we're descending on it. And if my Russian mathematics is true, it should
Yes,
be okay.
use your Russian mathematics.
I will use it.
Like that does any good.
Okay, listen here, mister. All right, but if we live it, if we make through this, I will personally make sure that your ankle is twisted in a funny way.
If you could even get your fat, grubby hands on it,
Oh my God, I'm going to kill this man.
you could
I
try.
didn't think I could hate something more than robot, but I hate this man more than I think I hated the robot.
So, I know we're supposed to be like falling and dying and shit, but anybody else notice that we haven't dropped anywhere?
Yeah, we're kind of just hanging in here. What's that bright light?
Coming from the weather balloon too. What?
Guys, what is happening? I'm starting to slowly move in a vertical direction, like I'm levitating.
This is like anti-gravity.
Oh my God, this is cool and scary at the same
I'm
time.
really terrified of this. I've already had one probe. I don't need another.
Oh, it's getting quicker. And the light is getting brighter. Oh, where are we going?
No,
We're
this
leaving
weather
the
balloon
ship.
is a lot bigger from the inside than it is from the outside.
Oh, man. It's just a dark, empty room. Where are we still on the balloon?
I don't know. I'm very confused at where we are location-wise. Hayden, quick! Why don't you walk into the darkness to see if you can figure things out for us?
What? Well, I don't know how to even... I don't know where to even go. It's so dark. Here, let me give you a push. Oh!
Hayden, what do you see?
I still don't see anything. It's so dark. It's all empty. Someone is grabbing my hair. What? Someone is touching my head.
Hey, stop touching Hayden.
Oh, this is not
Yes,
man.
yes, that was very funny. He was getting touched in the darkness.
Oh, this is not him. This is not the man we are looking for. This not man. We need to find man. Which one of you is Mr. Smith? We are looking for Mr. Smith amongst you.
Stop touching me, please.
All right, you can go back there, boy. But this is not you. You are not man we look for. We look for man. Who here is named Mr. Smith?
That is me. What?
Mr.
no.
Smith, you've been trying to avoid us for a very long time. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing right now. We found you. And unfortunately, looks like our deal is off. Looks like you did not complete your side of bargain. And now you will be a prisoner.
No, what? It
What
was the
bargain
fucking
did you
Russian
make
man.
with the Chinese, Smith?
Oh,
They
he not
wouldn't let
tell
me-
you. He not tell you. Okay. I'll tell you everything. Okay, listen to me.
I do
This
not
man,
appreciate
he
being
makes
touched.
Mr. Smith. You quiet
My
your mouth
2K.
right now, Mr. Smith. Listen here.
What?
I will smack you very hard. Let me tell you. Have you ever heard any news of Chinese prison? Have you heard of what prisoners have to go through inside the rock yard? They sit there and they use pickaxe, and they pick rocks daily, every day. Do you know what we use the rocks for?
Oh, I'm not meant for this kind of
Absolutely
menial work.
nothing. All those rocks there, we just break your back because we find it funny. So you will keep your mouth shut if you want to avoid rock camp.
Oh, please, I just survived Canadian prison. The Canadian security guard
Canadian
really
prison will
messed me
look
up.
Canadian prison will look a lot like resort when we are done with you. Mr. Smith though, it's real funny. He very nice man. He come to us. He say,
Yes,
hey, I
yes,
need some help. I have this man I'm running up against. He will beat me for senator of Alaska, and
yes,
we
the
need.
Chinese man, Joe.
Listen, Mr.
Wait,
Smith, I will
so
snap
you
your
made
neck.
a deal with China so that you could win the election?
Oh
I had
yes,
to do whatever I could, man.
that is
I
right.
was getting beaten.
Yes, he
My
was. He was
great-grandparents would
going to
not approve.
lose the election. But I'll tell
Ugh.
you one thing. He come to us and he said, I need help. And I tell him, okay,
Oh,
okay, I'll
cannot
help
tell them my
you.
story. Please spare the
Do
story.
you want to tell? You go ahead. You tell story then.
I'd rather not.
Or do you want
Spare
me
me
to
the
tell
shame.
story?
I had to do whatever I could, man. I had to go to Chinese. They wanted to implement their balloons to gather the information. I said yes. I needed to win. Please. You
Well,
understand
that's
that,
why
right?
there was Chinese
Right,
running
Russian man?
balloons in
You can understand.
Alaska.
That is right.
Alright.
We
Pardon
do
me, man. You gave me your jacket.
Yeah.
You understand. And now I allow the balloons that we hit, and we're going down, and their UFO technology saved us. That is what happened, right?
So if you're only here for Steve Smith, you really need us?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. I'll
just
tell
go
you
right.
right now. You will be a prisoner too because it appears that you are friends with Mr. Smith. And if everyone is friends with Mr. Smith,
No,
well,
we're not friends with.
what do you mean
Oh
you're not
no,
friends?
yeah, we're not friends with this guy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing.
What? We are our friend. We're the best buds, right, Russian man? We are the best buds, right? We can bicker back and forth with the jokes, right? You know, you can build business. I can build business, right? Come on, we're businessmen.
Let me tell you one thing. I don't know this man at all. In fact, in Mother
What?
Russia, Mr. Smith will be very quite prisoner too of our area. So unfortunately, this man here, I've never seen him before. Never seen him. Never seen his face. Never. I don't even know who he is. In fact, I'm pretty sure Mr. Smith's last name is not correct.
Oh, it is very correct, right? It's Smith, right? The casual American name. It is very correct, right?
No.
Smith.
You
There is a
come
lot of
here.
Smith. Joe Smith. You know,
All right. Oh, okay.
Steve Smith, Jane Smith,
Mr. Smith,
right?
looks like these
Yeah, go ahead,
friends of
Mr.
yours
Smith.
are letting you die, which is good. Smart of them. Very, very smart. All right. Why don't you come here?
Oh, oh, the Chinese grip.
Quick!
The Chinese grip again. They got me.
You will never break Chinese grip. It's so strong, like our steel.
But it was them that broke the weather balloons. Don't your spy balloons? Isn't it them you want to? Not me. I allowed the balloons.
Wait. What? Tell me everything. You said that they break balloons?
Yes, it
We
was
didn't
them. They
try
crashed
to. You
right
just
into
put
the
it up
balloon.
in front of the
I can.
airplane.
Hold on, Mr. Smith. You,
I love the Chinese
Mr. Smith,
culture. I love.
I'll
Sorry.
smack you.
Oh,
Let's.
I love the sushi.
We want to hear what this American said. American, go ahead. Tell me everything you know.
I mean, we were just in an airplane flying in a straight line. We didn't try to take down your weather balloons.
Yeah, they said it's a red. They said the red dot run into it. The Chinese symbol is red. Run right into it. 2,000 mile per hour, man. Run it.
Okay,
It was
I see.
them.
Okay, everyone here prisoner now under China rule. You will
I
all
grabbed
go
the
to
sticks, didn't I,
Wuhan where we
fat
will
man?
test you guys on our new COVID 2.0.
Oh, not the. I
Don't
was
get
the
me
test
sick.
study for
I
the.
don't want no COVID.
I had the Omicron before everyone. I'm telling you guys, it is bad stuff, man. I was the Omicron tester. It was not good.
Wait, what is this? What do I hear here? Do I hear cell phone ringing? Who has
Yeah,
cell
Chekhov.
phone right now? Give it here.
No, Chekhov, don't let him have it.
This phone is mine. This phone is property of Great Mother Russia, and I must answer this. Oh, everyone, it's Joe. Quick, Joe, you must help us. We're being kidnapped
Joe!
and kidnapped by Russians.
Get us out of here!
Joe, help us.
Wait, what?
Yes, it's
You
the
guys are
father-
what?
The Chinese, man. Speak to your people here, man. Tell them we are prisoners of your own country, man. Tell them.
No, what do you mean,
Let
guys?
us out,
Guys,
please.
listen, I don't appreciate this joke, so we got to hurry up and record this podcast, okay? I landed in America, but god dang, dude, I
What?
have to figure out some money and funds to get a taxi so I can get out of here and get to you guys.
What does he say?
Oh,
Is he gonna help us?
Wait a second. I know these boys. Yeah, that's right. These boys. Wait, are you? No. Tell me if this is true or not, and be honest, for I will have to take your legs and your fingers, perhaps your eyes, if you try to lie to me. Are
No,
you
Joe, tell
the
them-
podcast?
tell them you're
Mr. Smith!
Chinese. Oh, my golden tooth, man. Oh, the Chinese.
That's
so
right.
brutal.
I quite enjoy that. Are you all part
I'm
of
sure you
podcast
do.
that happens to be Pizza Subs podcast?
I could
Well,
fight the Americans, but I cannot
Joe and
fight the
Hayden
Chinese.
are, but Joe's not here. He's the one on the phone right now.
Yeah, Joe.
Oh, no. Don't worry then. You guys will be okay. For I quite enjoy
What?
Joseph's podcast, The Pizza Subs.
Oh, really?
You listen to our pizza subs?
Yeah.
I
I'll tell
didn't
you, I'll
know
tell
we
you
put it out
everything.
in
We know
China.
everything. We fall in love when you tried to kill Hitler, but you couldn't kill Hitler. It's great time. Everything's great. So funny. All your
But how-
comments about pop culture, so true. More importantly, your opinions on cars are fantastic.
Oh, yeah,
Greatest
Joe.
opinion I've ever heard anytime. Smarter than any car mechanic in all of America. But and
Yeah, I thought he was just making it up.
I have to
Wow.
tell you one thing. If you truly are a podcast, well then, you'll want to have you perform in front of me. I want to hear podcasts right in front of me. Otherwise, if you tell me lie and you not podcast, you all will be sent to rock camp. Do you understand?
But we don't get any Chinese viewers on the. It's just like
Oh, no,
German,
don't-
American, and some you.
we VPN. We use VPN out there. We go
Oh.
from Germany.
Oh,
We VPN straight to Germany. That way we know. We don't want people to know China love you. China
Oh,
love this
no.
podcast. So many friends.
that would make sense.
We have pizza sub t-shirts. I even dress up as Joe from last Halloween.
What? What about the Kinko sub shirt? I made him better, man. You have to
Mr.
like
Smith!
him, right? Ah. Oh, again with the chains.
Anyway, that is why we listen to you. So do me a favor. Go ahead. And I want you to record podcast. Here is equipment right behind us. Right here.
Joe, they said they got the equipment, man. They want to hear a podcast live. Can you believe it?
What? What'd you say?
Yeah.
You said you got a skydive?
No. I thought that was on speaker. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Check
No-
off.
No, you
No,
aren't
it's on.
speaker, Hayden. You're just too far away from the damn phone. Get over here.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
you remembered Hayden's name.
Yeah,
I
you
do,
remembered
yeah.
me.
Yeah, but I'm about to
Hey.
find a new friend here, man. What's
Yeah,
up?
no.
Yeah, what's up, Hayden?
Wait, what?
What-
Dude.
No, it's
New
fine, Hayden.
friend?
I'm sorry. I'm just a little distressed right now. But Hayden, what were you saying?
Well, dude, you kind of left without us, you know? Like, weren't you planning on saving us at some point?
Yeah, man, totally. That was the plan, man. Come on, dude. Think
Dude,
about it.
Where
Everyone
are you
else,
right now?
Who has been? All right.
What are you doing?
Don't worry. I mean, it's
You're getting help, right? Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
that
man.
noise
Yeah,
in the
it's
back?
okay. It's It's Starbucks coffee place. I landed here
You're
in
at
Washington.
Starbucks?
Yes, I landed in Washington. I landed right in Pike's Place. You have to go visit the Starbucks here if you land. It's Seattle, baby.
What?
You got to do it.
Why didn't you think about us first, man?
I
Before you
did. The
got some
first thing I
freaking
did was run into Starbucks,
pumpkin
ask
spice
for a
lattes.
grande chai tea latte, and for a phone to call you guys. How do you think I'm calling you right now?
What? We were that close to the US of A?
Yeah, you guys were pretty close, man. Pretty close. I was able to glide right in, but
You glided right into the
yeah,
Starbucks.
yeah, dude, you won't
Jeez. They
believe how
hold the door
nice.
for you?
I gotta tell you though, these Canadians really know how to make parachutes. This one was fantastic. I felt like I was right in the middle of like a Call of Duty Warzone game mode, man. I was able just to shoot across so comfortably. It was awesome, awesome.
Well, we're kind of in luck, man. The Chinese, they kind of captured us, abducted us in a way, and they
Okay.
said they'll let us go if we can perform a podcast. They're big fans, man, of the podcast.
What? Really?
Must have been
Yeah,
using
the
Chinese
Chinese. You know?
spyware.
Yeah.
It's
We
in
big
everything these days.
Man,
I didn't think they knew, but they use a VPN to on Germany to
Oh,
listen.
what?
That's
I knew
how,
it.
yeah.
I knew we didn't have German fans. Why would they listen to our podcast?
I know.
I mean, what a waste of their time. Okay, I mean,
They
so what do they
said
want?
they
They
really
want an
like your-
autograph?
Well, they want us to perform, but they really like your car advice too. I thought everybody hated it. I thought everybody thought it was.
See, I knew it. See, I knew my car advice would sound solid. Everyone always complaining about it, but see, I was right the whole time. And if anyone can
Yeah, the
confirm that, it would be
Chinese like it.
China.
So what do you say, man? Can we perform this for 'em?
Dude, why not? Anything for my fans. God, let's.
Yeah.
Hayden, in fact, you're just taking too long. Let's get going.
Oh yeah, I am. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, go ahead. All right,
Yeah,
here you go. Here is everything you
Yes.
need to record. Got
Oh
the.
wow, this is like 10 times better than what Joe ever gives me.
I
Oh
know,
my
I know.
God, this is-
Chinese technology is so good.
Wow, what brand is this?
Toshiba.
Oh yes, I love that. I love your cars too.
Oh, okay, all right. The jokes set aside.
Oh, what? All right. You guys ready to get this show on the road?
I mean, yeah. What about you
All
there?
right.
With that, I mean, wait. Did that guy say it's Toshiba?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Toshiba
sure
quality.
I'm pretty sure that's Japanese.
Well, whatever it is, it's 10 times better than what you got, you know.
No. He's saying no. We pretend and we make it here and we pretend to make it under Japanese name.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's what you guys do. I forgot about that. You take the
Okay.
good
Now go
stuff and
ahead. Do
cock it.
recording a podcast.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
What?
man. I mean, I already
Is
saw
I
it was
have
Japanese.
podcast? Do you not want to listen to my podcast? It's
Mr.
called
Smith!
Kinko's Again with the chains, man. I cannot handle.
All
Man, he's
right,
getting real
fine,
upset over
but I must tell everyone here that my minutes are really adding up, and I'm starting to not be able to afford my bills. This phone
Oh,
might be
that's
cut
right.
off sooner or later.
His bills.
Quite as you
Oh,
would
shoot.
say, large. All right. Whatever
that's
will get us
our
out
only
of here.
way
But
to-
seriously, we need to think about my bill after this. Sooner or later, I will lose my phone privileges.
But Chekhov, man, we're almost out of here,
I know.
man. Like,
That's fine. Go ahead. Do the,
can't Verizon like understand that we're in a
I know.
hostage situation? You know?
Well, perhaps we could try. Okay, all right. Let's get podcast going. All right now.
All right. And 3, 2, 1. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pizza Subs podcast.
Oh, hold on.
I'm Hayden.
No. Hold on. I need to get
What?
voice levels right. Get your voice. Say your voice levels there.
What's slow? I thought
Oh, okay. All right.
thought
No.
Toshiba handled
It's so good. The voice level. Okay, go ahead. Do podcast again. Redo intro.
Okay.
It's so good.
All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the
No. I
Pizza.
have too much bass. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on.
Too
Okay.
much bass.
All right. The level's perfect. Okay, go.
Oh, man, they're quite strict over here, Joe. All right. In 3, 2, 1. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pizza Subs podcast. I'm Hayden,
And I'm Joe.
and that's Joe over there, and then
Hello.
that's Chris.
Chris, hey girls, up everybody.
Are the levels good enough for you?
Oh, yeah. Level's so good. Everything you say is so perfect. Crystal clear.
All right, crystal clear, right? Yep, that's the Chinese way.
Yeah, everything.
All right, so how are you guys doing? What's going on?
Pretty good, man. Had a busy day today. Dude, this
Yeah.
last week's been wild. Wife's sick, kid had a fever last week and everything too. I'm pretty sure the wife's sick from like what my son
way.
had and everything too. But then she also like has something in her eye, so we had to take her to urgent care, and it sucked because like literally. So Saturday, my wife's like, "Hey, I gotta go like to get urgent care." So I was like, "Okay." So I come home from work. And I start watching the kids as the mother-in-law comes to takes the wife to urgent care, and like 5 to 10 minutes after she left, I get this phone call from my friend, and she's like, "Hey, like, I got She's like, "What are you doing tonight?" I got box seat tickets at the Pepsi Center or Ball Arena, Ball Arena for Joe Coy. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" She's like, "No, why?" I was
Avalanche.
like, "I can't go." So I'm like,
Oh,
I'm a little sad that I couldn't go see Joe Coy at the Ball Pepsi Arena, Bajangle that would have been
Who's
so
Joe
nice.
Coy?
Listen, I'm not falling for your tricks. I'm not falling for your lies. I know you know who Joe Coy is.
Is that a trans TikToker?
No, Joe Coy is one of the greatest comedians of. Okay, listen here, man. I will.
Seriously, the greatest?
I said one of. I did not say the. There is no the. You can say Dave Chappelle is the, but you can also argue other people.
Goat. But he is like hanging out with social media people now.
Joe Coy?
Yeah.
So?
No, just kidding.
It just kind of lowers his
He's
cred.
probably just turning his podcast or his comedy into a TikTok.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Whatever, man. All I know is I love the guy. I think he works the crowd fantastic, the size of him. So it's kind of
It wasn't Dane Cook.
Oh my gosh. All right, fair enough. But yeah, how are you doing, Chris? What have you been up to, man?
Doing pretty good. This weekend I went skiing in Vail with
Oh,
my
jeez, you're doing more than
e-bike.
good.
Really?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I have a BMX bike with a ski on the front and back, and then I put little tiny feet skis, and I just blast down the mountain, man.
Feet
It's
skis?
a great time.
Yeah, you never seen those feet skis? They're like really short skis.
Is that legal though?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This guy's never been skiing.
Some of the hills will require like they call it a license. Basically, you have to go take one of their training classes, and then they give you a card that says that you know how to ride the bike so that you can take it down the hill. So I have that on my. I had that card hanging off the same leash that I have my ski pass on.
Oh, okay. That sounds awesome, though. So how long have you been doing feet skiing for?
About 3 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. What inspired you to do that one versus like snowboarding or other skiing?
Or actual skis?
Well, so I started skiing when I was young, like back in Canada in the Canadian Rockies. I used to ski quite a bit down there, and I was still skiing until about 3 years ago when I went to Winter Park, and they had the bike on display at the bottom of the hill and said, "Rent me here, $40 for the day." And I was like, well, hell, I loved BMXing as a kid, so I was like, this has got to be just as fun, I bet. And it was one of the hills that I had to take a lesson for, so it ended up costing like $80 for the day because the ski lesson was 40. But after the first 15 minutes, the instructor was like, "Okay, man, just go. You've got this down. You're waiting for everybody else." And I was like, "Yeah, I instantaneously took to it because it was so similar to BMXing."
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds pretty cool.
Wow, yeah. That's crazy.
What you been up to, Hayden?
Just waiting to do the podcast, pretty much. Just kidding.
Sitting
Waiting on
around,
Joe.
waiting on us while we live
Yeah.
our lives. Poor Hayden's just hanging out, doing nothing.
I only exist to do the podcast, so I just wait in the chat, waiting on Joe to stream and then do the podcast.
The stream that I don't do. God, I got to do
Yeah.
it again, dude. I've just been so busy. Like hobbies in life, especially since I've had the second kid, like it's just slowed everything like just so fast.
Oh, I bet.
Just slowed it down. You know what I mean?
Well, I did watch a bit of this Jake Paul fight.
So wait, you watched a bit or did you watch all of it?
No, I just watched the highlights. But segue. Apparently it was like it went 8 rounds or whatever, and apparently he
Perfect flow.
spoiler alert, Jake Paul lost his first match to an actual boxer. And everybody's like, I knew he wasn't good enough.
So tell me more about this Jake Paul. He was like a TikTok fighter with amateur fights? Like what made everybody think that he was a good fighter in the first place?
He was a YouTuber first, like
No, he was Vine first.
Well, yeah, he was Vine, then he went to YouTube and got like 18 million subscribers, and then
and what was it? Just like training, or was he actually fighting, or?
Well, he trains. To be fair to him, he trains very hard and everything.
Oh, yeah.
He does put the effort in. But yeah, that's kind of like what's a good way to say it? Like yeah. To be fair to him, it's a lot like that. He works real hard. He does train, but I still don't like the amount of like how much money he makes off of pay-per-views. So he's fought like what 4 people now, and the first 3 were like ex-MMA fighters who don't do a lot of boxing, you know.
Yeah,
and then this recent one was like an ex
and YouTubers.
boxer.
Well, he fought a YouTuber first, and he like destroyed him, and then he just kept going up the chain.
Yeah,
he's like, anybody else wants to fight? And he was like telling like Conor McGregor like, oh, I'll knock you out in the first round, blah blah blah. Like he was just getting real cocky, but yeah, his fights made a lot of money, like, you know. And yeah, and eventually he got this fight lined up with Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury's brother, who is an actual like legit boxer. I guess he's like training to box and whatnot. And yeah, they went 8 rounds, I think, and the points landed on Tommy, and so he won. Like they both had good shots, they both had good hits and everything. Jake Paul kind of lost some stamina in the end there, but yeah, I think he held in there pretty well for a YouTuber that's only been training for like 4 years or 5 years or whatever.
How far behind was he in points?
Oh god, I think it was like 71 to 73. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think he was like 3 to 5 points off.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah.
75 to what was it? Despite the
75.
knockdown, Fury took the split decision by 2 cards of 76 to 73 in his direction, with a long dissenting card reading 75 to 74. So it was pretty. Is that right? Is that how long ago was that? February, or is this?
Yeah, Jake had a knockdown, apparently too.
Okay, dope.
So, but yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'm real sad. I lost. I made 20 million off that fight. I'm really crying, guys."
Oh yeah, he's trying to do like the. No, he's sad. I don't care what he says because he's trying to use the money, pad the money. But trust me, that man is sad because his ego. So for a while, everyone always thought his fights were fake, paid or whatever, off or whatever. So yeah. I don't know. You can continue on with the fake thing, but let's just go with the realm of it's not fake for right now, okay? So let's just say it's not fake. So therefore, I'll tell you 100% right now, since it's if we're in the realm of it not being fake, then that man is pissed. He's so sad and mad right now. It's hilarious.
So do you think he'll do it again?
Yep.
Probably.
Probably. He'll need to step back up and feel like he can do it.
Yeah, Logan Paul called out Tommy Fury's whole family, and his brother Tyson Fury is like the long arm like knockout champ.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Apparently, from what I've heard, Tyson Fury is insane, and Logan Paul was like calling him out. You guys are all B words, man. So maybe
Okay.
Logan will get back in the fight. You know.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, I'm still I'm still not sooner or later who's going to lose, cuz the problem is like if he actually ever ended up fighting somebody, who has an actual boxing, like at least what would you call, like a striker's background like he just did. I mean, I guess you can say I don't know the other MMA fighters too well, but the majority of MMA tends to be like either mixed or they tend to do a lot of grappling system or whatever. So I'm just not shocked that stamina wise, when fighting an actual guy whose main style was boxing, that he lost it. And I mean, but for it to be that close is pretty wild. But again, don't forget, Jake's Paul's fights are against wash-ups or has-beens. Everybody's been retired. They're all X. They're just like he's fighting easier classes, if that makes sense. So
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Woodley guy, he like
these people have stopped training though. Like
some of them do, man. A lot of these guys don't they don't train as hard. Like to get ready for a fight's a lot of work, man. Like
for sure.
Even if you do it right now, everybody trains for the next fight. So there's always a rest time and then there's a training time. And the training you put into is grueling. So it's not that they've necessarily stopped working out, but as far as like training for fights, a lot of them, probably haven't done that hardcore of a training. So their stamina's low, everything's low. So therefore, when they start to go, right, they might as well have to play catch up and everything too. And again, giving credit to Jake is that he definitely puts effort into constantly training and staying up there ready for the fights. I think that's the only reason why he's done so well too. Even though they're not necessarily boxers, he's just athletically he's there. So, but I wouldn't be shocked if he fights. I wouldn't be shocked if his the next opponent that he does choose. Again, going on the guys that it's not staged, that he does pick somebody else who he can beat. Somebody else who doesn't specialize in boxing, anything he can to help his bruised ego get up. So again, we're going to go again with the guys that it is true. That man is so sad right now and he's crying underneath the smiles of the money. He's still mad. Yes, he made money. And does that help? Yes. But trust me, that man's ego is as bruised as his record is right now. So.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, Tommy Fury is like a legit candidate for him, but but he's not even the best of the best for the boxers. So yeah, it's like for Jake to think he could beat oh man, what's his name?
Statistically though, I don't think one loss is like
that bad.
Right? Like he could have just not been on the top of his game. He could have been sick, or he could have just made a wrong choice that he wouldn't have normally made, tried something new. Like there's a lot of what ifs in one loss that I wouldn't let get me down for sure.
Well, yeah, they said in the beginning Jake was just going for that one-hit knockout, and since that guy's more experienced, he knew how to handle that. And then Jake had to combat that later in the rounds, where he would fake he was going for the one punch, but then do something else. So yeah, he is learning. So we'll see if he'll learn from this and but yeah, he was calling out Conor McGregor and stuff. Like Conor McGregor was fighting high-end people. So
Conor McGregor too is also
he's a legit fighter.
I'm sure. I mean, yeah, he is, but Conor McGregor is all show now. That man puts no efforts in his fights because he just cashes in on his fame as fast as he can. His thing is so bruised now. He definitely is on the decline of capabilities. So for me, I'm not too worried about Conor McGregor even being a household name anymore. About as much as who was the big guy back in the 2000s? Chuck Liddell. That man's about to be Chuck Liddell, as in irrelevant, here pretty soon. That's why he
Oh,
just goes.
Right.
Yeah, that's why he goes crazy though. Like the difference between Chuck Liddell and Connor's pretty good at staying in the limelight, but it's wearing out pretty thin.
Yeah. That was funny when Jake made like a little flying poster for him, like a flying banner. And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting to."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what else is Jake gonna do? You know, that was his whole thing, the boxing.
Like lean right into the bad guy of it, and
Right.
I kind of pump it. I must have hit. Hopefully, I haven't been muted too long. I hit the mute button, I guess, on my mouse.
No, we've been hearing you the whole time.
No, you guys can. The podcast definitely would not have been.
No,
My
we're
keyboard's
stuck
to
with
my
Noah.
right, so hopefully it wasn't too long. If it is, that's okay. It'll just be a weird.
Yeah.
You could just cut the section of the Conor McGregor, and I could re-record it. Conor McGregor, cool. Jake Paul is faking it, but whatever. Under the guys are faking it, they're doing it or whatever. Blah 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 blah. But no, the fight's interesting. So again,
Who
just
knows?
going back, reiterating, just in case. Jake Paul is smart. He's a smart man at doing what he wants to do, and knows how to make money. Definitely been fighting people that hasn't been the best. He's been fighting has-beens, so I'm not shocked he lost to somebody who is a has-been but knows how to box. But we'll continue on. He's definitely upset. He's definitely hurt. His ego's bruised, and we'll see it keep on going. And Conor McGregor will soon be a Chuck Liddell, as in a name in the foothold, but not consistently mentioned in modern day.
Yep.
Sick.
Yep. Just like those Chinese spy balloons, right?
Yeah, dude, it's so funny. Like, right, the whole point, right? The media is making it
forgotten now.
sound like that the Chinese balloons were like never noticed by the government.
Yeah. What the... Yeah.
But,
Apparently
like,
they're here for like how many months?
I don't know, a while. My thing for it too is that I think 100% that the government knew they were there as soon as they crossed into airspace. There's no way they don't. And then as far as everyone waiting, like they waited for it, and they used the excuse that they waited to like shoot it over a safe area, which could be true, right? And so that's why I let it float all the way across.
They probably were trying to respect the that it was a actual like weather balloon and not a spy balloon.
But it had a payload on it, right?
It took, well, so they couldn't tell the difference until they shot it down. But they took like a couple weeks. It was in the news being tracked over Alaska through Canada and then wasn't shot down until it was into main continent USA.
Someone's backyard.
Yeah, and
Is that my Amazon delivery?
Once they shot it down and inspected the balloon, it had more equipment on it than a weather balloon should have. It had like radio receivers and signal repeaters and like 8 antennae and all kinds of other things that were meant for not viewing weather type stuff. It was all for breaking into radio waves and signals and things like that. Whether or not
5G.
Yeah. Whether or not that is true or that's just the government saying, "Oh yeah, totally, it was a thing." But
Yeah, they took a freaking $500,000 missile to it with an F-22, the most expensive plane we have.
Right. They needed to say that it was worthwhile. They were like, yeah, totally. We didn't waste all that money because it was really a thing. I swear.
Some guy could have just shot it down with a hunting rifle in their backyard.
Well, I mean, it was so high. A lot of people forget.
I was
those
just gonna
balloons
say,
are
have you
so
ever
high.
seen a weather balloon? I don't think you could just shoot them down with a rifle.
They're too high up. The balloons are so high.
Actually, yeah. I remember reading an article. They said they took like an A-10 Warthog to a balloon one time, like a weather balloon that got away, and they shot it with 50 bullets.
I think they didn't
and it
missile
still
it.
didn't hit
They
down.
said a fighter jet shot it down. So I mean,
yeah.
the fighter
But
jet.
before Yeah, they had to use a missile, yeah, but everyone was like, "Why did they use a $500,000 missile?" But I guess before they shot down a weather balloon with 50 bullets from a plane, it still didn't come down.
Right.
So, but still, they're like, "America, yeah, F-22, just
I'm all
most
for it.
expensive plane."
People are like, that wasted money. I'm like, no, man, that's the American thing to do. Is show might over a balloon. I don't care.
We're just gonna
Overkill,
have
you
to
bet.
increase gas a little bit longer, okay?
I'm
Gas
okay with
prices.
that. So it's so funny. So you know me, I'm very critical of our current administration, but I understand why they probably left it. Like for me, I'm like, I get it. And they're like, oh, it's transmitting data. I'm like, dude, first off, they probably either jammed it or hacked it. You don't know. Like, come on, you can't tell me that once they know the signal that's there, that they can't probably easily jam a floating balloon, one. And then two, like how, like, or they could be tracking the signal, right? And they're trying to figure out where it's going. So like, it didn't bother me. All my
Dude, they
friends
hacked
were
all my
like,
dick pics.
yeah,
They hacked all my dick pics.
yeah,
from
bro, my
bro-
dick pics. No,
to
for
my-
me, like, I
all
totally
my
get
Tinder
it.
girls.
What's that?
No, I was just saying I had all those pictures leaked and hacked from the Chinese.
Oh man,
planes.
they're probably like, oh no, we can't
On my
have
Tinder.
this. This is child
Yeah,
pornography.
we cannot have it.
Yeah.
We need the as an example.
Like, are you sure about that? Like, yeah. This little boy's penis. That's a
Oh
little boy.
no,
That's child pornography. We
little
have to delete.
boy. I'm 30 years old. How dare you say it's little? Freaking the Chinese even think it's small. Yeah.
But no, some people are all up in a
Okay.
roar about it. But I was like,
It's
yeah, I
so
don't care.
small.
It's so funny though. I mean, when people are like, "Oh, they blew up the missile," shit, I would have hit it with a nuke. Show them real American power.
God.
Boom! Like right in the middle
Yeah,
of the
then
air.
everybody gets radiation. It'll be worse than Ohio.
Yes. That's what
America,
it is.
yeah, we suck in that radiation.
Suck it in.
Yeah.
We don't care. We'll
Yeah, we
evolve
love it.
past it. Soon
It goes
we will
against
evolve.
the China. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Take that,
Cancer
China.
don't mean nothing once we keep indulging it so much. Our bodies, sooner or later, as American bodies, will be able to dissolve cancer like it don't mean nothing. Radiation,
3
I eat it. It's called Taco Bell.
I can fight, yeah. And KFC and McNuggets that have like
Bro, we eat
eat-
radiation. It don't mean nothing to us.
we eat radiated chicken's beaks.
Yeah.
We love it.
We shove it through a freaking mixer. It comes out pink, and we put it in a tube in the shape of a dinosaur, and I rip its
Yeah.
head off willingly.
Okay. American agriculture right there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what else we like too?
Hmm.
This new game called The Finals.
The what?
Yes, it looks pretty good.
The
And
what?
I really like the
That's an
destructible
American- no.
environments. I was a huge fan of. Oh, why am I drawing a blank? One of the Mars shooters where you could destroy everything. Oh, fuck.
Mars
Wow,
shooter.
Are you
I'm
talking
just-
about
Mass Effect?
Doom?
No.
No,
What? Mars.
shit. I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Mars
I've got-
shooter.
I've got one over here in my game collection.
Mars shooter. I don't know. But
Mars?
anyways, it's from the X Battlefield devs.
X
like,
Battlefield.
Yeah,
Like,
from Battlefield
the
3
guys who
4.
like really
Dice devs. Yeah.
wait.
think
I
it
didn't
was, like-
realize they had left. I thought they're still chilling there. I mean, I assume like there were some devs who left, but like were they big deal devs or were they just like guys who worked on like some of the programming?
Well, do you remember that one guy that was like always like, "Oh, destruction in Battlefield is better than ever." Like he was like a huge.
Yeah. Why Battlefield 3 was so dope.
Yeah. he
Battlefield
just
Bad Company
loved
2, so dope.
because of that guy.
Okay.
But yeah, he's on the finals now. Same with like 3 or 4 other devs, and to me, it's like a mix of like Valorant and Battlefield,
Yes.
and Overwatch a little bit too with the classes and the heroes. But essentially, it's like this whole destructible environment where you have to like collect this money box, and it's like in an arena. There's announcers going on, and it's a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
now
you
I
gotta
remember. It
run
was
and
called Red
gun.
Faction.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And yeah, and the whole environment's pretty much destructible. You run around, you got a squad with you, you gotta be the first to collect this money box or whatever. And yeah, it's pretty cool. They've got like the first 8 minutes of gameplay on IGN.
What's the name of this game?
The finals.
Finals. Okay, I'll have to look this up then. I'm all about it. As long as like it's what it used to be about from Battlefield 2, Bad Company 2, and then like the actual stuff. But if they make it
Yeah,
like
everything's
really weird.
destructible. Like you can like blow down the walls. Like they're inside of this building, right, trying to capture this money box thing. And then the other team just blows down the walls and they come in and they bombard the other team.
Sick.
So,
Whoa, dude,
yeah,
you
and
blew
then
that
if you're like
bridge up? What the
if
hell?
you're in the middle of a building and like you're trying to like the enemy's chasing you, just blow up the stairs and then they can't get up.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm all for it. More
Right,
destruction.
and
More.
if you're hiding in a room and the door's locked, they can shoot the walls down and get you.
Yep.
Yep. Just come on in. I don't know how fully destructible the buildings are, but they said as far as destruction goes, this is like the best that anybody's seen. But
Yeesh. Okay, I'm in.
I don't know. Shroud gave it a 5 out of 10 when he was playing it.
Oh,
So
really?
he's like, it's still in beta, so we can give it some credit. It's still in beta.
Okay.
Right.
I'll have to see did he play it then? Does he have gameplay of it?
Yeah, he was
I'll have to
streaming
check
it.
it out then.
So yeah, all the streamers,
Yeah, it's in
if
beta
you're
right
still
now.
streaming, you'd get access to it.
Damn it! I guess I should try it, but
Yeah, it looks good.
yeah. All right,
But,
man. Well,
yeah.
I gotta
know
hop
how
off though.
much.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
we're
you
gonna
gotta
end the
go. That's
podcast.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4 p.m.
unfortunately,
that
but
time.
yeah,
Short one today.
yeah. Real short one, guys. My fault. Work and everything caught up. But yeah, where can they find you, Kris?
We are back in action now, teaching improv on Mondays. It's monkeybutlerimprov.com, or you can go on meetup.com and find our meetup, improv comedians.
Dope.
Wow.
If I stream again, you can find me at twitch.tv/Average Joe Show, AVGJOESHOW. But we'll see.
If
I haven't done it for a while. Don't forget our
Just give
Patreon, right, Hayden?
just give your info to the Chinese. They'll stream for us.
So stream.
Yeah, you can find us at patreon.com/pizzasubspod, POD, and you can support us and find extra content and get involved with the podcast there. We really need some support, so
Dope.
please help us out. And also follow and like the podcast.
Yes.
Apparently we've got followers now on Spotify, so
Dope.
you can do that. And check out our YouTube and Instagram. We have cartoons and shorts and animations and stuff up there as well too. So you can follow us there. Pizza Subs Podcast everywhere.
Dope. Well, sorry
Yeah.
for the short, guys, but maybe we'll just do it again sooner. Then I'm down for that.
Sure, man.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, I got to run, guys, but it was a pleasure. I'll see you guys later.
All right, later,
Yeah.
guys.